Are you struggling to create translated routes in Symfony 3? You're not alone. Many developers face this challenge when trying to implement a language switcher in their applications. Today, we will dive into this issue and find a solution together. I completely understand how frustrating it can be when your language switcher doesn't work as expected. You want your users to navigate seamlessly between languages, but instead, you encounter errors. This is a common hurdle in Symfony development. Let's take a closer look at the specific issue at hand. One user reached out with a question about building a language switcher using the KNP menu bundle and JMS translation bundle. They are facing difficulties generating the correct routes for their menu. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So, what seems to be the problem? The user is trying to inject the router from the JMS translation bundle, but encounters an error stating that the route does not exist. This can happen if the routing configuration is not set up correctly, or if the wrong router is being used. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to resolve this issue and get your language switcher working perfectly. To resolve the issue with generating translated routes, the user should ensure that the JMS translation bundle is properly configured. This includes checking the routing configuration in the Symfony application. Next, the user needs to confirm that the routes are correctly defined for each locale. This can be done by reviewing the routing files and ensuring that the routes are set up to handle different languages. After confirming the routes, the user should modify the service definition to ensure that the correct router is being injected. This means using the router provided by the JMS translation bundle. Finally, the user should test the language switcher functionality. This involves checking if the generated URLs for the language switcher are correct and lead to the expected routes. Fun fact, did you know that Symfony was originally created to help developers build web applications faster? Just like a language switcher, it aims to make your life easier. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user found that the issue stemmed from using the JMS i18n routing bundle's generate function. They discovered that it returns an absolute path instead of a route. To fix this, they changed the parameter from route to URI in their menu generation code, which resolved the problem. Here's a pro tip. Always double-check your service definitions and ensure that the correct dependencies are injected. This small step can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to create a fully functional language switcher in Symfony 3. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more troubleshooting tips.